folks, welcome back. I thought today we'd go over how I kind of create monsters. So as per usual, this may or may not work for you. You may, just kind of throw something together and, maybe you don't really, or maybe you go into like the very tiny details of like numbers and stuff like that. I'm going to show you what I do to create a monster, which is fairly simple. Today I think I'm gonna create something similar to like a almost, I would say, like probably like a heat generation robot. It's just something pretty. You want to delete all this stuff because it's gonna fill this in. And those of you who don't use D&D Beyond, the idea is still kind of the same. You just want to use other things as kind of like a starting point, right? So, monster type. So you want to think of like, just in general what this thing could be. So of course this is going to be a construct, pretty straightforward. I'm going to be using the basis of a Warforged Titan. So we're going to go with 8. Honestly, I think challenge rating's kind of bullshit. The thing you really want to pay attention to is action economy. So how much is a creature doing on its turn in comparison to all your players? That's a huge, huge thing. So we're going to do large. This one's huge, but I'm going to have him kind of condensed, thing. So he's got like a platform thing. So I'm going to do is give him special traits of let's do this. This is fun. Reflective armor. Can we see that? Hang on, let's go over here. Oh, you can kind of see it. All right. What are we gonna name this thing? Let's think about this. Oh, let's see. Conductor golem. Conductor Aeormaton. That's what we're gonna do. I'm going to say targets. That's important. There we go. So now you have a pretty decent defensive thing on him. Let's give him heat generation. And so I'm going to do a couple things here. So we can go to same thing. Look up a monster of very similar challenge rating. Something similar. I have what I have in mind. boat axe. So I remember they had this thing. So we want to give him heat generation. So we're going to do on his bonus actions aura of heat. We're going to extend... No, we're not. Flammable ignite. Not being worn or carried. That's important. And so one thing to keep in mind is sometimes they have similar things. So I'm going to do immutable form. That means he cannot be altered. So we're not. Oh shit! Nope. Nope. Ah, there we go. So we're gonna use these as a basis. You can see like not only like stats that you could kind of base your thing around, but like different weapons you can modify up and down however you want, as long as they kind of stay in the same thing. You got a spell like DCs of how hard their abilities are. You have like an example of how much damage they should do given this challenge rating. Again, you don't want to just copy and paste, you want to change some stuff around. So I'm going to use mostly this, but I'm going to flavor it how I see fit. So what I do, because I'm forgetful, and I'm going to go into here, and I'm going to change all the names that I need to Aeormaton. And so we're going to say he has an arm-mounted sword, right? We're going to give him a headbutt. And this one, I'm going to change this to like a cool like force damage discharge. Oh, you know what? Let's keep with the fire element. Let's do a steam discharge. This is a gout of boiling steam. So let's add, not only does it, so they take damage. Let's do this. Okay. So on a failed save, damage takes this. And we're going to say... let's not do disadvantage. Let's make them blind. There we go. So that not only you have like some extra damage, you have a status effect. So that's not quadruped. Let's do glares at you, the fiery gaze. Is distorted heat waves let's see. Instead, how about now that I'm thinking about, let's do piston arm. So it like comes out and hits him, right? And yeah, so this isn't 100% like, this is like just making a creature from like something else and having an example. You can make from scratch when you're really ready. But what I would do is like pick something that is balanced for that idea or like the level or whatever it is that you're going for. Because if you don't, you could end up with something that's kind of unbalanced. And sure, you can say balance doesn't matter, but the thing is like if you're looking to actually challenge your players appropriately, this would be something to keep an eye on. And its arms are equipped with both blades and battering ram attachments. So pretty straightforward. No legendary actions, no layer actions. So we're gonna go here, and he's got an AC of 20. He's got natural armor. Passive perception. Let's just keep it 10. Hit points, die count 10d12. Modifier 60, not bad. Average hit points was what? 125. I mean, you can adjust these as you wish as well. We're just gonna run through this real fast. Yeah, we're gonna keep his strength pretty high. He's a beefy fella. Dex, let's keep him slow. He's tough. Intus 3, that's fair. Wisdom, we're keeping wisdom at 11. And then 1 for his charisma, huh? So saving throws, I don't think he has any. So we're going to move on to damage adjustments. We're going to replace psychic immunity to fire, because that just makes sense. And so all these poisoned, so we're gonna go charmed, exhaustion, frightened, all the P's, except for prone, right? No languages, I don't think. We're gonna say languages draconic and common. And so let's look at his senses. Dark vision. Did it work? There you go. Oh, nope. Add a language. The common. And then I don't think they had any skills. Let's add, so he's got a walk speed of 40. That sounds good. But you know what? Let's say this thing can fly. And he's a little slower than when he flies, because he has like a steam powered flight. Senses. Let's do dark vision. What was it? 60 feet? Yeah. Well, he can speak. Let's say he can speak. There we go. Let's see how it looks. We can always go back and look. Alright. So that's kind of cool. Let's just read through it. Make sure there's no errors or problems. Pretty straightforward, right? I mean, it gives you an existing template of something that is kind of balanced. You can change it up as you need to. One thing to keep in mind is that flying is going to really change the fight. So just keep in mind it can go either way. They can knock you out of the sky, or they can have a hard time pinning him down. So it can go many ways on that situation. Let's see. I think. All right, it's pretty good actually. So yeah, nothing too crazy, right? Let's do something fun. Let's do Hero Forge. Let's get rid of his clothes. He's naked. Let's do body. Let's make him a biggins. All right. At least you know what. Legs. Let's give him. No. Just keep the robotic legs. let's do actually arms. You know what? Let's keep the legs as they were. Let's keep them robotic. And let's do here. Arm, not arn. No! Let's do torso, his arms. Let's see. Let's do a tonfa. And let's do clothing, gloves. Let's do, where are those? Let's see, what would be cool? That's kind of cool. Perfect. Let's just do something. Yeah, that looks cool. We're gonna make him a pretty color. Let's make him, let's pick one color and we're going to make that his general color. Right? So we're not gonna go overboard on this color because let's just have some fun with designing him. We're just gonna give him a base coat. And then we're gonna move on from there. All right. All right. So got that. So now let's give him a pretty coat. Let's make him pink. Whoops. Let's see. Let's give him all the trimmings. Let's make those pink. And his bell bows. Just give him a little bit of color, you know. Let's give his sword a little bit of that. Give him steel toes. Or, you know, brass toes, I should say. And then let's do this little fixture there. Let's give him a little pink. Or you know what, let's go a little darker. Let's do this color. Make him purty. Give him just the glowings of insides there. That's kind of cool, actually. But we're not going to keep it. You know what, let's give him there we go. He's got his own little style going on, you know. Everybody's got a style. Now let's make these little fellas glow. You know what, let's give these a more matching color, but we're going to give him Let's give him some flames that are more his color. Whoops. Let's go ahead and do that's pretty cool. There we go. All right, let's do more of the fire. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's see. He's a fancy lad. There we go. Same thing. Let's do more of that with a little yeah. That looks better. There we go. Let's make his base that. Let's do extras. Now just have fire. Oh, that's weird. Excuse me. That's okay. Anyways, that's the general idea. I just figured I'd have fun with something tonight. If you guys have any questions or what else you would like to see, just let me know. But that was like a quick how I build very fast characters or creatures, I should say, and that the party could fight. This is more of a creature they could possibly fight. You can always use player characters if you wish, but that requires a little different balancing. But yeah, I hope you guys had fun. I sure did. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye bye.